All right, so we definitely don't have the centrifuge yet, right? Does this look different? Maybe. What was I making here? I've got some honeycombs. Of course, we don't have our bees anymore. Not to worry though. And most of the stuff we're storing in here anyway, so I'm just going to put a few things away. Maybe not the spectrum stuff. I want to keep the spectrum stuff on me. The amethyst we need to break though, right? I'm concerned that we haven't really got access to more amethyst though. Huh. There's actually ore as well. The thing about the other thing I need to make is the before we get into this, we need to get the topaz shards. I kind of realized that when I found it previous episodes, I found the citrine shards right next to the citrine geode. It might be a good idea to have yeah, it might be a good idea to have sorry, no, not that it might. Sorry, we're in the wrong context. Basically, I realised that that was probably the way to get the ore. It was basically surrounding the geode on the same Y level, and because that hadn't really occurred to me before. But like I say, we have lost the bees now, so that's not good. And we did actually already have a little thing here. 1, 2, 3. We don't actually even need that one there. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, well that's not going to be that, is it? You know what you could do? You know what I also was looking I was watching some vanilla videos, and you know what I found quite interesting? Was basically this. That if you have a bottle, because I never realized this is how when you do the when you get the stuff from the mine carts, right? The reason it works is the minecart basically is going underneath. And we're not saying we're going to do this, because to be honest with you, this would take me quite a long time. I don't know if I really want to record doing this stuff, because it's not really my sort of way of doing things. But because the thing is, this is less than this is 0.9, I think. Can you not do it on this? What is the way to convert it into a? It may not be that these are regular dirt blocks. There's a way to create mud blocks from. Is there a way? I wonder if it tells me something about this. Just a regular mud block. Is that what it's called? Packed mud? Mud. Dirt and water equals mud, right? Yeah. That's what I was trying to do. Yeah. One of the things I really don't get is some of the, and I've probably explained this before, but some of the inheritance stuff. Like, even if I had a dirt block there, right? Let me just check this. Even if I have a dirt block here, let me just put my anvil in there for a minute. And not a grass block. You see, it's a peat dirt block. Is that going to inherit and become mud? Oh, it will. Okay. But if you look at this block, right? Okay, it does that. But that looks like it's yeah, you see, that looks like it's a full block. So that isn't really mud. So there's things like that I've got to be a bit worried about. Because it shouldn't be like that, right? Because that means that the farm itself wouldn't work if I had just a minecarts going underneath. Not that I'm really going to do that. You could also do like one of those. You could literally get a mod that has a massive hoe that will just be one click and then get them all and replant. Could do that as well, right? Can't hoe mud though. Let me just check that because it's not really useful at the moment. So what were we looking at? Oh, I need to do the full thing here. You know what else I wouldn't mind having? Is some lanterns. So let's get what's going to give me if we need 8, we need a multiple of an 8. 72. Yeah, it has to be 72, right? If we're not gonna waste any. All right, so we need 72 nuggets. So that's going to require 8 iron. Let me just get rid of these books. Oh, we do have 32 wheat at least. Right. So we need 72 nuggets, which is 8 iron. And then is it lantern is it surrounded by a torch, I believe? Should be, right? You get some funny ones. I did want to make that that special glass as well, this one. How do you make that? Because this is a well, it's quite complex. Not complex. It's not that bad. I could actually make that. Because this I think has got it's glowing glass. Let's do what we were doing before though. A regular lantern. Some of this stuff, man. I can't wait to get into the later stuff. It's going to be cool, but probably later on in the autumn, basically, we'll be getting into that stuff, like into the really cool stuff. Because we're not going particularly quickly, to be honest. But I've only got so many mods in, so eventually I'll work out ways to go a bit faster. Depends on what people want, though. To be honest, I've often found that when you get into the more later game stage, basically people stop watching completely. It sounds like the opposite of what would happen, but it's actually not. So we need 8, right? It's not. You can't really do that. You can't grab a stack of more. I mean, I suppose you could just do it. No, I only need 64. I don't need 72. Well, that was calculated incorrectly, wasn't it? No, I've got... I don't know why I thought I needed that much. What was I doing here anyway? Are we even... Is there a point of having a trapdoor? Can you not just put it on the corners? I could look at the light level thing, but I can't be asked, to be honest. Right. I haven't got it installed anyway, I don't think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's something like about here, right? To be honest, it's not like it's going to need that much light level. Might be a problem here, right? Who knows? Well, I mean that was a fail in almost completely, but oh well. I just realised why I had 32 weeks because I literally just harvested it like 10 minutes ago. Okay, bro. All right, but we're definitely doing that centrifuge though after this, okay? Centrifuge and then portable storage cube, then refined storage. This is close enough. I'm not going to worry. To be honest, probably not a bad thing the bees are gone, because they would have annoyed me here anyway. There might be some way to get mud as well. Have I done this too big? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to annoy me. Can I have a waterlogged slab in there or something? Well, that won't be difficult to... Is that not doing it? Anything? Did I take it off or what? I've got 4 apples in that. It's actually not a storage slot for my apples. All right. Let's move on then. So, centrifuge. So I'm sure we don't have it, right? The only thing we're really going to need is two blocks of iron, 2 motors, right? And that's pretty straightforward to assemble. Just want to check 100% we don't have it. Oh wow, you got low class. Might have to do something about power gen. I tend to just not like power gen though. It's incredibly boring. We have assembler, we have pulverizer, we have foundry. Now, what was the recipe for that? Need some iron with some coal dust.